Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Drive starts with an option. Oh, the football's loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They give it to him again. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. He's got Harrison. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Offense in the hurry up here. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Has it down close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Easy. Go. Biggest.
They'll hand it to him again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Come back. 2.
Pressure coming. It's Murray. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's snapping to Murray. And oh, he got it! Interception! Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco!
They go play action. Here's Penix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10.
Set!
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Go!
Penix working from the gun. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Warrior 70.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stuffed at the line. Offense up to the line fast. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense going for it here. 4th and 5.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Trying for it with Penix. Throw is caught by the back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football.
18 Cardinals.
They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Penix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, set. Go.
3rd down, it's Penix. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Scoreboard.
He got just enough of that one to make it count. Anything less, and that falls short. From that distance, though, you don't really care. You'll take the field goal no matter how it looks.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. To the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hey.
From the gun, it's Murray. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Murray on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Coach.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Murray here on first down. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey.
Kyler throwing here. Escape. Oh, he loses the football. They'll recover, still with it. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Falcons driving. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The kick by Lutz is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
From the shotgun, Penix. This pass caught by Allen. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Penix on first down. Catch made by Allen. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready?
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Come on, set. Huh.
Penix here from the gun. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Timeout taken by the defense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Let's go now.
Play action. Here's Penix. He's going to push one deep down the right. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air, he hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Murray throwing again on 2nd and 10. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Murray. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. So a change of possession here on the punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Ready.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. With just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Sit. Big Ace open. Big Ace. I know sauce. 2-2.
Now Kyler. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Big ace. Empty.
First and 10, Murray. Completed to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now a handoff to Algier. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Vacates quickly left side. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, it's a throwaway.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4.
Big ace open. Hey. Who you got? On the hole. Hard. Hey, Larry.
He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Working quickly here.
Hey, ace. That's one. Two.
From the red zone now. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to... Starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
70 range, 70 range. 65 cat, 65 cat.
3rd and long for him here. This reeled in by Benson. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Shut up. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Pioneer.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
At the 60, at the 60. Let's go.
Benson now from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 4 yards does get him back to even, partner, but they're left with 3rd and 10 now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here we go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's got a man left. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Check go.
They'll run, it's Benson. And they make the stop, I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly, for his offense to get a 1st down.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Cardinals ball. Their season down potentially to its final quarter. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
79 Bronco.
Penix looking to pass. Finds his target, Allen. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Third and 4 coming up now.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19
go play action. Here's Penix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Let's go now. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
And again, it's Penix. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, they'll run. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Oh, 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Completed over the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Shit. Green. Stop.
Looking to throw. He's on the move. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up fourth down. Everybody up on that sideline, and now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Hard to do better than that, a 66-yard punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Maverick. Ready?
Now an inside give to Benson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They'll toss it here to Benson. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Cardinals first down. Penix now. That pass is complete to McBride. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Rattler.
A tight end in motion now.
Go!
Penix now on 1st down. Taken in by Tip Ryman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Ready up!
Allen sent in motion right. Option play, they give to Benson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Let's go!
Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
19 tight, 19 tight. Warrior 70.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Launches one deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. Mustang 19.
Penix here from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, check that, street. Ready?
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat. Ready?
Penix working from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Falcons have the football as he records his 12th INT of this season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.